Why is the world we live in a world full of hatred, violence, fear? A world of competition, seeking attention. It is a world seeking pleasure and excitement. But in spite of outward appearances, for far too many it is a world of loneliness, of frustration, an unsatisfied generation. Why do many fear loneliness? A sense that loneliness, purity, and frustration? Is this their only heritage in life?
What's the matter with you? Why are you so down? Live it right.
But what is right?
Well, I don't know. How else can you find out? I just feel like getting everything I can out of life.
Me too. But I want a nice life. A happy one. Is this the way? I wish someone would really tell me.
Many young people want the answers, but they don't always show it, and generally will not admit it. Often their air of self-confidence conceals a deep-rooted need for attention. Their loneliness and insecurity drive them into conformity, rather than into becoming the individual they claim to be.
Hey, man! When I get a car, I don't want no souped-up job. I'm gonna get me a real boss sports car. And when I get on the road, those cops get out of the way. I'm gonna take off so fast, they need a jet to catch me.
Come off it, man. This car, he'll catch anything on the road.
Who's gonna get you a sports car, you dad? You said yourself he hasn't used that alone you for 3 weeks. I don't need my dad or anyone else. I got you as a whiskey, didn't I? Come on, man. Will you quit the bragging? Let's rock it.
Once a young person feels committed to a way of life, what can he do? To change takes courage. It takes conviction that his present course is frustrating and dangerous. Where can he turn for the answers?
Love was real. How could I know? If my mother had only told me. If she hadn't always made me feel so alone. I'm so mixed up. I can't face it. I'd rather be dead.
What is the tragedy taking place among so many young people of our generation? A young person is not usually bad unless he's been molded that way by his environment. His life is the product of his home, his family. If that foundation fails him, what does he have to fall back on? If there is no parental love present to secure that foundation, it can even destroy him. Of course, not all frustration leads to complete disaster. But what of all those who are unhappy misfits, who know there's something better, who have hidden hopes and ideals?
I always get the creeps when I come home to this empty house. It's like everybody was dead. Mother's probably off making an impression someplace at her club. I wonder if Daddy will be home late as usual. I'd almost be glad if he'd beat me. At least he'd be showing me some attention. Maybe someday I shouldn't even bother to come home.
Many parents are home. But is that enough? Children need attention. Every day there is an excitement of accomplishment, minor tragedies to meet, and they need someone to share them with. A series of disappointments, separating father and son, can start the child down that lonely road that plunges him into frustration. Children need guidance and training. If these are withheld for any reason, confidence in the parent is lost.
Oh, Mother, can't you stay sober just one day? My girlfriends were coming over for a party, and I wanted to bake some cookies.
Love can turn to hate.
Can you help me with that?
Or be misdirected into some perverted channel.
Come on, get up. Get up, come on. No wonder Daddy left you. You old drunk.
A busy world demands much of our time. A whole family together like this one is rare. What an opportunity. What's this? Just a family quarrel? No, it is far more serious than that. What is it doing to this family? Can you digest your supper when you are hurt or angry? Can you do your homework or household chores? Could you face your schoolmates or business associates tomorrow? Would you even want to see tomorrow? How can anyone be rational? It's difficult to see ahead even an hour with this atmosphere. Your future can even die here. Older children may run to the street for refuge, but where can this little one go?
You every once in a while.
Escape from loneliness travels many streets, and some, as we've seen, are a dead end. What of this one? Is this just a safety valve for frustration? One child guidance authority called it a very destructive process in which adults allow the children to be involved. Youth has always tended toward rebellion, but there is a tragedy in this generation's revolt against what is normal. And as the pace increases, the fads become more extreme. Some may seem harmless enough, but the current trend is cause for serious concern. Other generations of young people have rebelled too, but they've had strong family ties, neighborhood ties, national ties. They knew they could always come back home when they got tired of trying to rebel. Today, they don't have these ties to fall back on. Within the next 60 seconds, another family somewhere in the United States will be strained to the breaking point. It is a pattern repeated every minute. And for each home that breaks, there are hundreds more in every community that are merely limping along. It is not surprising, then, that from this heritage, we have a generation of teenagers set adrift, unsure, looking for something, but not knowing what. Many young persons today have nothing to go back to, and it shakes their security. Would you want anyone you know to face such a danger without assistance?